There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge.
Well, we're back again. We are back again. How is everybody doing? First of all, let me know that we are all good in the chat, and hopefully you can all hear me absolutely fine. So welcome along to what is going to be this qualifying session and a load of duels as well to kick start. So hopefully everybody is doing good. Nice to see we've got some early watchers as well. We have got Sonny in here, Demo, we've got Paul, regret going contender, only 95 points in 4 races. That's a tough one, Paul, but you never know, you might get put in a decent group. Yeah, hopefully it's not the sign of a bad weekend for you to come. Edits, BFSS, welcome. Ditro, welcome. Rabbit Fury, welcome. Thomas Philo, welcome as well. Jan and Jay's here. Qualified, good job, Ditra. But welcome for crashing. Paul Wall, Calvin Gline, that's the one. Yeah, so hopefully everybody is good. It is the week of Fernando Alonso, it seems. Fernando Alonso is just an absolute beast this week because of his race start. His stats are absolutely incredible. So if you can get a bit of Fernando Alonso in your car, you're going to be absolutely laughing as well. Incognito, welcome as well. And remember, Paul, I don't know if you got some compensation, but there is ×2 coins in that compensation. And yeah, at the moment, take full advantage of it. I don't think I got the full advantage, but hey ho, it is what it is. So we'll have to, I think we've got it for the free-to-play account, but not for any other. So we're going to get some racing done. We're going to start off with maybe an hour of duels, and then we'll get into some GP after that. We'll do some warming up and some racing. Kalen, welcome. Gaming with Trevor, welcome. Common Alonso is class in Challenger, I could imagine. Stu, welcome. But yeah, hope you're good, Kimo. Dan DRS is here. Reaper is here. Everybody joining in, welcome as well. And if you are just joining, there is 2 streams currently on the go. There is a vertical screen, which is the same as your iPhone or Android, and there is the normal YouTube stream that we've got as well. So if you want to watch any of them, then you can absolutely watch it. But yeah, we're going to get into some duels. We're going to just kickstart some races. Series 9. So, but yeah, still extra little bit of coins is going to help, Paul, of course. So, but thank you for the kind words, Dan. We're hopefully going to have a good weekend. Hopefully you've all watched Contender qualifying so far, because Contender qualifying was a rough one as well. Sonny, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along. So what we get, some Gasly in here. But yeah, we're going to start off with a few duels. When can we have Dog Cam? Dog's got an upset stomach. They are, I came down this morning. I was asleep. And I came down this morning and the dog did a poo on the carpet. Not good. Not good at all. So, you know, I'm sure we've all been there. If you are a pet owner, there's something about picking dog poo up in your own house, which is not very nice. Okay, so let's get one of these bad boys in. We did one yesterday, and I think it's time that we go ahead and do another. Because why not? Few extra assets is always helpful. We have got a shocking one as well. Ocon, Piastri, and Hajar. That is not very good. 6 Hajar, but we need 9. Igor, good evening, welcome. Tested Vortex and Curler in Series 10 and found Vortex is quicker. Greetings, K-Wisher as well. Trafalgar, if you're going to spend any money, mate, the Pit Pass is the most worthwhile thing to do. Absolutely. Watched the video, thought Bearman choice was wild. Yeah, it's difficult. Do you mean Bearman for some of the races? Yeah. But I don't really have much else. It's a pretty difficult one. But I'm going to go for Ockham at them assets. Get some 600 common assets in. And then we'll start off with some Duels. This is what we're running in Duels. Some speed. Upgrade Norris for Contender. He's good for tyre management circuits. So you've got one of them. He's not great for race start. So it's not really going to be required this week too much. Ednaldo, welcome. I've seen you comment earlier, Ednaldo, going for Contender this week, I saw, which is good. So let's get into some races. Evening, Keith. Good evening, Keith. How are we? So let's get some racing on the go. Let's get some racing. Try and get some unlocks, some level ups. I mean, I doubt we're going to get some level ups, but before we get into GP, then absolutely we'll give it a go. Thank you, Edits. It's going to be probably 4 or 5 races before we get into qualifying. So we're going to do some Duels first. Welcome, Elliot. Good evening. We do. I remember you from yesterday. Of course, you was in the vertical stream yesterday. Yeah, we remember you absolutely. Like to edit a loadout name. That could be good. Even if it's just a letter. And we could have P for power unit, S for speed. Even if it was just on that level. No GP for you, Keith. How come? Elliot, jeez. Someone more now. Decided yet whether to play champion or contender. Epic Alonso level 3. I think contender level 3 is going to be tough. But power unit tracks are a lot easier. As we head to the race screen. And let's get racing. Yep, Arsenal with a good win last night, Elliot. That is for sure. They had a good one. And we are on the back foot. We've got a Warrior boost arrival. So, let's see if we can get through. What do we got again? What drivers have they got? Alonso and Gasly. Okay. Our boost should carry us through here. And hopefully, if you are watching and you are just chilling, make sure to always say hello. Always good to see who is in the chat as well. Type of... Right, we're all over the rival Gasly. What do you think about the new boosts? I think the new boosts are actually pretty good. I think Handlebar, which is the weirdest name for a boost going, they must have looked out the window and went, bicycle. But we can't call it bicycle. What goes on a bicycle? Handlebar. Oh, that's a good one. So, I don't know what they were thinking with the choice of name, but Handlebar is good. It's, what, defending tyres, which is always a good boost. We tried to, Elliot. We absolutely tried to. First race must be the water. And you're right. It is the water. We better sort it out quickly.
Is there a leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freeze now.
Raphael, good evening. Well, this is our first live stream today, Raphael, so you haven't missed anything. Saeed's reached Series 10 and got a free gift and level 3 Colapinto. Let's go. You must have got some of the outage ones as well, which is good, and we have... We have Igor with his channel membership, one of the longest, if not the longest, supporters of the channel. Igor hits the channel membership again. A massive, massive thank you, Igor. As always, you know how much it means to us. Everybody, if you're watching, give Igor a W in the chat. Absolutely deserved. It was the free-to-play wasn't live, no mate. It was just a video, Raphael, so you can go ahead and catch that one up if you need to. New F1 Clash update, Trafalgar, in terms of the new season, is in May. So quite a long way to go for that one. Steering wheel in German. Wow. Kyle says, new here. Love the videos. They are great, very helpful. Makes the game more enjoyable. That's great to hear. Really appreciate the kind words. You can be your normal self, Elliot. Your normal, friendly self. How about that? So, let's go. Evening, Chris, as well. If I do miss your messages, obviously there's quite a few people talking, which is absolutely brilliant. That's what we like. So, again, if I miss it and you've got something good, I'll try and pick back up. If not, last week couldn't reach the final. Well, hopefully this week, Ednaldo, you can. But it's all going to be on a big Fernando Alonso this week. That's what's going to come down to. Is it a family friend? As close as possible, Elliot. If you get in trouble on the streets for it, it's probably not going to be acceptable here. But we're all good for some banter, of course. You check. Well, Reaper. Yeah. So if anybody is watching, always make sure to check your quality, because the quality on the stream, it can go all the way up to nearly 4K, I think. So you're missing out if YouTube has set it to a low quality. Welcome, Jerrybot. Welcome, Ignonito, as well. Won't get any different. How do you mean? That's good, Elliot. That's good, mate. Not like the new update where it gives updates and rewards for completing it. Do you mean moments? Potentially? But I don't know when the next update is set. Right, let's carry on. 155 points in Challenger. Hopefully top 10 for you, Trevor. That would be good as well. I don't know if we'll get the same grouping. Not too sure. It's all good, Incognito. I'm trying to read it. As we get into P2, we're going to get a couple of late positions here as well. And we're going to take a good win coming through the pack. P2, P4. Rival down in 12th. So a solid win. Solid win. Joy's tried to copy your car and driver set even though I'm always 1 or 2. Yeah, that's your problem, Ednaldo. It's 1 or 2 levels lower. That is your problem. Elliot, if you're coming at me with a business idea, I'm terrified. Terrified. But yeah, that was a good race. A nice solid win, even though it's a real player. It was a nice win indeed. That's what we like to see, chat. We like to see the nice wins on this game, absolutely. And try and unlock some crates. We've probably got maybe about 4 races, 5 races until we get into some Champions GP qualifying. That's where it gets serious. Is boosting in DRS? Yep, you get up to speed quicker, Trafalgar. You get up to speed quicker. We're back at Miami though. Back at Miami with a frozen screen, but now we're in. So let's see how we can get on in this one. And hopefully, I don't think it's a real player this time. Elliot, you're pushing the boat, mate. Don't stoop low, or you'll be out the stream. Come on. So, have to come to steal the strategies, Ayrton says. Yeah, you can try, mate. I mean, my strategies are going to be terrible. Welcome, Zach, as well. Peter, welcome. What time is quali? Probably in about 40 minutes or so. That is probably what we're going to do. Yeah, keep it clean. Elliot, delete your own comment, mate. That will save you some hassle. If you go back and delete your comment, you can be forgiven. Before I have to log on and do it. That's what we'll do. How about that? That's only fair. Random time. We started at 6:30, Wavy. We were bang on. Well, we wasn't. We were about 10 minutes late. Should I use boost on sprints? If you've got them, then absolutely. If you've got them to use, that is. Good job, Elliot. Keep it clean. Yeah, we don't want any banning. We don't want anything like that. But Ayrton, how are you doing? Just ended and now I'm moving here. You just jump in one... I mean, there's a name for that, Ayrton. We're not going to go into it, but jumping from one guy to the next. Jesus, Ayrton. But yeah, boost on speed. What's the best method to collect a ton of boosts? Cards usually help, credit cards. But again, you've just got to not use as many in duels. Try and get to the final round in GPs and collect as many as you can. Hutch don't give out as much anymore, but they're still giving out lately. Talk to you tomorrow. Good stuff, Elliot. No worries. Catch you later. Chadwin, welcome. Oh, God. MK's here as well now. MK's here. Of all people, we've got an Ayrton and Mert combo. But yeah, welcome, Chadwin. Good luck, Lewis, as well. Tyre management is so deciding at Silverstone. Yeah. Tyre management at Silverstone is a tough circuit.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
No, we've always been on the same side, Wavy. Always. We haven't changed anything around. We are still the same side of the stream. But hopefully we can get a good wins. Maybe get a little bit of an upgrade on a part. I don't think that's coming anyway. Which GP did he do? We went to Champions for the main account is where we're going. Contender, we are going for the next GP on the free-to-play. It's already done qualifying. Murdan, welcome. Speaking of using Norris with a starting bottle instead of Alonso. Alonso's so good this week though, Ednaldo. That's your problem. That 10% boost is massive, especially when they're all race start tracks as well, because Alonso is the best race start driver. As we come into the pits with Alonso. Mixing it with the videos, yeah. You must be, Wavy. Must be. This is 6 laps. Why don't you do a 3-3? You can do either. You can do a 3-3 or a 4-2. It doesn't really make much difference. If you're at Miami, it's a circuit that if you're near the back, you can do the undercut on a 3-3 and you can get some good positions. Whereas at the moment, you can just do a 4-2. It's just nice and comfortable. I mean, we're ahead. I haven't really concentrated on this one, but we're well ahead. MK's bored. He's that's why MK's here. He's not got a lot going on, and he can't help miss a stream. That's what it is. But there's the issue of the tyre. Alonso does have bad tyres, but the circuits that we've got are not too challenging on tyres. Mexico, you can do a soft still. What else you got? Hungary, you can do the same strategy. They're not too much track dependent on tyres, which is lucky. But we are cleaning up in this race. This is a comfortable race. We haven't even used the power unit, it feels. P1, P4. Andrew, welcome. And Antonio Martins, welcome. So a lot of you in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video. And if you hit subscribe, you'll get the alert pop up with your name on the stream as well. So make sure to go ahead and do that one. I think I should bring here as a best friend Nash. It'd take him 75 years to use the phone, MK, to find YouTube, mate. Oh, the old classic, Andrew. I have not heard you say that for a very long time. Walking the dog. Not heard that for a very long time. I mean, I don't know if it's an innuendo for something else, Andrew. And you're keeping it PG. But hope you enjoyed walking the dog. Do you think that making 3 stops? No, not in Champion. Not really. Depending on where you're going. It doesn't really have a massive effect. As we take some points. First time watching you, I was so shocked to see your... Yeah, it's quite a lot, AJ. But we have played for 6 years. So it's a little bit different on that point. So, let's get in it again. Series 12. Okay, here we go. Oh, different track this time as well. a bit of Silverstone. As for Nash best friends, we just talk, Ayrton. I mean, we just talk. Don't start spreading rumours. I finished Soto's stream and did actually walk the dog, honest. We won't judge, Andrew. We won't judge. Yeah, AJ, plenty of years racing, buying as well, winning GPs. It's all how you get boosts. It's all how we get them. So you got to work hard for them and spend a bit of money to get a lot of boosts. Can't get Chuck and Pastry beyond level 2 at the moment for Series 11. Yep, it's all part of the luck, isn't it? All part of the luck when it comes to getting assets. So let's go. Let's try and win this real player as well. We usually like to go softs, but this rival will not get, I don't think, 4 softs for Alonso. Yuki and Stroll level 4 do the job in what, Raphael? In Series 11? Might be okay. I mean, you've got no choice, have you? Do you know what? I think Verstappen has I think he does, Perorus. I think he does. Verstappen, he's banging for a chance, yes. Inches, oh god, MK. If Nash was a little bit taller inches, MK, we would be. And Okami's in Challenger. Already won P1, P2. Nice, Okami. And sorry if I do miss your messages. There's quite a few at the moment. So I'll try my best to keep up. MK is a sociology teacher. Is that what MK is? He can't teach himself. Watch the clip, I'm surprised. Yeah, where did you think we'd go, Raphael? I kind of thought I had Alonso level 1, so I was going to drop down. But for the fact we had him at whatever we had him at, yeah, I thought, well, we've got to go again, haven't we? Overtaking in Series 11, Gasly and Albon. Could be a good shout. Champion, Alonso level 3. It'd only be 2 tyre stops, though, Ednaldo. It'd only be 2. But it'd be a free stint race. But 2 would be fine. But it's still not going to be easy with a level 3. You'd want level 4 or above easy. But yes, Ed, it's getting the overtakes in. Learn on YouTube. There you go. Series 11, my low account is using Jackie Stewart. Oh, Andrew's gone for the Legends. I don't like to comment on the Legends because I don't necessarily agree to promote them. Because not necessarily promote them, but it's just so hard to get hold of the Legends. So, yeah, that's why. We got a stream on both, Wavy. We've got vertical stream, which is through the Shorts channel. We've got the main stream, which some of you might be watching on now, which is the normal layout. And we've also got Twitch on the go as well. So we've got a bit of everything, of course. YOLO Leo. I mean, that sounds a lot better than what I've just blooming said. We are from the UK, yes. I mean, that is a classic trying to read a name whilst trying to read the name. That was a shocker. YOLO Leo, welcome. GP George, we are going for champions in this live. We're going to do qualifying in about half an hour time. That will be when we're ready. But we're just pretty much cruising at the moment. Not having to do too much. Because, I mean, we had a difficult race in Miami first up. But this is a fairly straightforward as Hamilton comes through now as well.
Through goes Hamilton!
Welcome, Mustafa. Welcome along. Might do a better job. Everybody will do a better job than me. Easy, MK. It's not hard. Not rocket science. It is easy. I'd love to see MK doing it, though. I'd love it. But P2, P3. Ahmad, welcome as well. You can see you've just popped to say hi. But yeah, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Just realise as it is cheating. Maybe it's the other way round, Wavy. Invite MK into the stream. Can you imagine a dual chat with MK? Jesus. And yes, Fernando Alonso. We are flying with Fernando Alonso. He is an animal this week. Can we get Alonso to P1 for the fans? Here we go. Let's push Alonso. And he's going to get P1 as well. Let's go. Jake, welcome. You should interview MK. That'd be the most boring interview in the world, Ayrton, if we had to interview MK. Trust me, nobody wants to witness that. It would be chaos. Everyone want me to take over your stream. They just want to embarrass you, MK. Alonso's quote of the day, I believe I can fly. Want to know if he is more handsome than you or less handsome? It depends what you rate me, Ayrton. I mean, the benchmark might be quite high. The benchmark might be quite low. And that is a win. That's quite a solid, easy win. I mean, didn't really have to pay too much attention there. Bailey 4, welcome. Or 4 even. And yes, if you are currently watching and you haven't said anything in the stream, just pop a hello in there as well. And let's see who's watching too. I mean, we are on F1 Clash. And we are currently doing the live PvP duels. Until we get into the event shortly happening. And Pero, good luck for that one. I wish there was anything more against it, Ednaldo, but it's just because of the levels, pretty much. Evening, Peter. And yes, YOLO Leo, a nice 1-2. So, a couple of races, I think. A couple of races, and we'll get into some qualifying round. British brighter than the sun. That's why we burn so much when we go on holiday. It's because we're so pale in the UK. We don't get much sun over here. And if you are from the UK, you'll absolutely know what I'm on about. It is dull on a weather situation over here. What do you think of the track with the highest... I think the track with the highest skill ceiling? I mean, some of the most difficult tracks out there are stuff like... what's it called? This is... Silverstone's quite a tough track. Monza's a tough track. Monaco is tough. I'd say Monza is almost up there with the toughest. Even, what's the other track that I'm thinking of now? It was, what was it? Monza. Miami's very tough. Miami is. Silverstone can be tough. It's just really, it depends on Lando Norris. If he turns up or not. And YOLO Leo will show you after this race. We'll compare the setups and show you. As we head to the race screen. Hards and mediums for the rival with a bit of eagle boost. But we get a perfect start. And as you can see, we have got absolutely overtaken. Even with a perfect start. We got absolute... Look at the difference. That rival started behind us. And they are now well ahead of us. That, in a nutshell, is how bad race start can be. Piastri will get another podium. I think he will. But we're going to have to take our time here. Rival on... This is going to be tough. Trying to get Alonso to 5 hard is going to be tough as well. Sanford on raining is tough, yeah. I did well, MK, and then I failed hard in the next round. And I wondered how long it would get to see Ayrton. But we were just asked to help out a little bit, so this is where I'm chilling. Alright, come on. Get through. We're just... visiting. P11. Now, I was asked if I want to help out while I'm not in Legio, and I didn't do it straight away, and then I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not? MK would never leave. Why do you boost in Series 12? Basically, to get the wins, incognito. Just because we've got the boosts, I would rather simply get the wins. It's pretty much as simple as that. Evening on GP was horrible for Nathan. Hoping for a better one this week. Well, fingers crossed, your group is a little bit nicer this week. We hope so, because if it is a bit nicer, then absolutely great. And now, Hamilton alike. We've still got to hunt down this rival, who is actually very difficult to catch. Because now we get into 7th. Where is he? Wow, P5. Okay. Box Hamilton for hards. Hamilton can go mediums. It's Alonso that's probably going to have to go for mediums himself again. Is this duel? This is duels at the minute, Raphael. We're going to be doing a couple of races and then get into some qualifying. Yeah, that's a good idea, edits. I do something similar when I used to do F1 Manager. So, Hamilton coming through. And then P11. And it makes it a lot harder. Ayrton. Yeah, there's nothing much in it. There's no permanent. There's no permanent stay. I was just asked if I want to jump in for a month, and I just said yeah. So I did think about it, but I thought, you know what, I ain't got nothing else to do. Why not? As now we start to fly. Alonso and Hamilton. Now we've got this one looking like in the bag after a difficult start. Alonso Prime, when he was racing Renaults and Renaults, he was flying. This is what we've got. What do you think the hardest corner in all of F1? Hardest corner? I don't even know if I could tell you a hardest corner. I mean, has anybody else got a hardest corner in F1? I don't think I could potentially tell you. Good luck, Andrew. For Wavy. Oh, that's for Wavy anyway. Monaco corner 4. Monaco's just horrible anyway. Monaco corner 4. Monaco last corner is a good shout. A very good shout. As we've overcome this one. Bottom of Abu Dhabi straight DRS. Yep. Mickey, we haven't started yet. We're currently in some duels for Series 12. And then we're going to get into some racing in a couple of races' time. We're going to do the Champions GP difficulty. And hopefully, we're going to absolutely smash it. We've got some power unit tracks. Welcome, Sid, as well. The name Azza isn't registered to your property. What are you on about, Ayrton? But yeah, welcome everybody who's joining. And we are going to get another win. Real Player has been dominated after a bad start. I like Shanghai. Shanghai is a good turn 1, 2, 3. And that was easy, Adnaldo. Yep. The right boosts, the right setup, everything you want. That is what we've got. We've obviously put a lot of effort in the past to get to where we are in terms of the parts. So, gold crate in the bag. And I think we can do a couple more before we get into a race. And get into a GP racing. And we'll see how we get on. I'm not expecting to score maximum points because we just won't. We just won't score maximum. Hungary, I hate. So it's going to be very interesting to see Hungary in play as we go back to Series 12 for a couple of races then. How do you mean, MK? Is that where you're from, Liam? And what do we got here? Turkish Fire. Have you? I haven't drove a proper cert. I have drove Silverstone actually. I have drove Silverstone in my own car before, and I also have drove the inner circuit in a Formula 4 car as well. Wrong club. Where are you now, MK? Are you back with Elite Portugal? Is that where you are now? So, Eagle Boost. Eagle Boost. Your favourite track? I like Silverstone. I just think it gives... I mean, on real life, I like Silverstone. On here, quite like Brazil. I mean, Brazil is a very, very good circuit. Welcome, Andre. We're good, thank you. How are you? You are Elite Portugal, yeah. Yeah, we only... Davor obviously asked if I wanted to come over. And I didn't do straight away. But then I thought, I've still got my free-to-play account. My free-to-play account is my main focus. And that free-to-play is still in my AZW club. So that will stay there. That's going to be my main drive. And I just thought, I'd just do a champion GP or two. And help out. Speed is tough, Ednardo. But max speed is usually the go. Get rid of Sabre. You don't want to use Sabre. Brazil is a very good option since it's a banger, absolutely. Brazil's a very good track. Jeddah runs quite nicely now. Oh, Yellow Leo, no idea. Wouldn't even want to calculate. Especially over 6 years, that's for sure. So, Hamilton, can he get through? No, Alonso can't get through either. Conserve down. Should be able to get back up to P1. Have a Maltese 10 cents. But real player again. So we're actually managing to do quite well. Brazil last corners. Oh yeah, a lot of drama has happened in them. Alright, here comes DRS. Welcome, Madamba. How are we doing? And yeah, if you are watching, make sure to say hello if you are in the chat. If you're just briefly watching, then pop a hello in there so we can see who is here. I actually like... Jeddah's good. Let me try and push this chair in. Oh, yeah, Brazil is good. Jeddah is good. So, there's a lot of good tracks on this game that run... Brazil would be so much better if all the cars didn't go left off the start. If all the cars didn't go left, it would be an even better circuit. Probably one of the best on the game. But it just depends if you can get past that part. Box this lap? Absolutely.
Box.
Powerlift over Valkyrie. You need DRS though, Incognito. The tracks that we've got in Series 12 are all really good for DRS, so you don't want to give up DRS. And you are going to go medium. We are going to go mediums. You are bang on correct. It is medium time for both cars. P2, we shouldn't get a double stack either. We're usually pretty good at putting these together without double stacks. It's just absolutely perfect pit stops. Like, absolutely solid work by the team. That is absolutely... That's why we do the effort in the gym, chat. This is why our team is on form. Our pit stops are like our bread and butter. Not a single double stack in sight there. Who do you think is going to dominate 2020? I don't have a clue, Edits. I don't have a clue. Try the Singapore pit on every lap strat. How did you get on, Raphael? Aeroblade or Valkyrie for Series 12? I'd go Valkyrie because you want speed, Sid. So Valkyrie is good for speed, so you want to keep that. Arbinary, welcome. You can see you've said hi as well. Welcome along. Ferrari or Williams? I mean, what about Aston Martin? Aston Martin. With Adrian Newey there as well. Lance Stroll champion. Yeah, DRS. I would give DRS up at Melbourne. But I wouldn't give DRS up anywhere else. But that's obviously in GP. Series 12. DRS is great at Jeddah. Great at Silverstone. Great at Miami. Valkyrie DRS is... But yeah, we're going to have an interesting year. Thomas, welcome. And remember, next season in F1 Clash, we are going to have an extra 2 drivers on the grid and an extra 6 cards to collect. It's going to be the probably hardest year to collect and max out your account. So it's going to be very interesting. As now we continue on. Change the results racing history, except Abu Dhabi. I don't know if there's much I'd physically change in terms of controversy. But we'll leave that to the floor to see if anybody else. Question from Edits. If you could change one result in F1, apart from the Abu Dhabi 2021, which one would you change? Maybe George Russell in Spa when he got disqualified. I thought that was a bit unfair. It was only because he stayed out that he lost the weight, but I guess rules are rules. But yeah, next season, Checo, Perez and Valtteri Bottas.
Oh, Checo is a legend.
Absolute animal.
He is going to be back. Oking75, DRS, do you activate it? You do activate it. You can activate it as soon as it's ready, or you can wait to strike on the perfect straight. So you can go either with it, but it doesn't do it automatically. You have to click it. It regenerates automatically. Do you think it's worth going super? Skull's not amazing, Skeptic. Skull's not an amazing boost. It's okay, and it'll be good for some tracks, but it's not the go-to one out there. As we take a P2 in that one, and we get some more coins. Keep it up. Damon second to first at Hungary. Yeah, pit pass Samba. That's because of the Brazil GP incognito. That's going to be a tough circuit. Tough boost. Because it's not a great one to get. And it's going to be working hard and spending loads of boosts to gain a boost that I have never touched in my life. Which one, MK? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Has everybody seen the new boost? Has anybody not seen the new boost yet? That is currently coming out. Why me to play for managed game? Good job. Oh, enjoy it, Edits. Yeah, the helmet one, yep. You imagine... Hold on. I can't do it on this one. I'll do it in the break of the races. Right, we are out qualified. Big time. Jojo Man United, welcome. This guy must be on qualifying setup. Must be. And the problem for him is we have got a lot better start, which means there is no chance that this... I mean, we can't be using a quali setup. Come on. Not at race start, some track like this. Your level 9 Alonso with boost had 60 race start. My Alonso with this one has got 100 and something. Raphael. Because he's level 6. So, Alonso already smashing it through, and we are nearly up to the top 2. Contender or challenger? Yeah, basically, Skeptic. The more final rounds you get to, and the worse that you do in terms of finishing position, the easier that your GP groups get. And yes, Alonso with an absolute rocket start at Miami. Meant for the free-to-play. My level 6 one. I think he's only level 5, actually, Alonso. He's a common, rare Alonso. So he's not too high level. But he's okay. He's obviously very usable. Should I do my team or existing? Either Edits. My team's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, we've gone contender though, so we can't use him, I don't think. I think it's fully wet incognito. I haven't raced Silverstone enough times to know yet. No worries, Skeptic Rebel. And so the contender one is already out, Skeptic. So I've already released the contender qualifying video. I'll have a look at the common after tonight and see if it's any good. Well, what do you mean, Thomas? You want to see GP, MK? Or at least lose? We can do a GP. Maybe it could be mixed. I think Miami is always wet. I think Silverstone... No, Silverstone can be dry. Silverstone can be dry. It's Miami that I think is always wet conditions.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freezer.
Yeah, a lot set. Now, we were just doing GPs to kind of warm up for some GP racing, but also just to try and get some more crate slots and more crates opened, because we're only about 10 Valkyrie off level 6, so that is already is. Okay, Thomas, yeah. We're obviously live at the minute, Thomas, so just bring it to the max part. There's 2 streams. Of course, if anybody... So basically, Thomas, as well, there is 2 streams that are currently live. One is vertical and one is the normal one as well. Any strat tips in F1 Manager or F1 Clash Edit? Second in qualifying for Okami, nice. That's some good work. Yeah, we don't get too much mixed weather anymore. That is in Clash. Depends what series you're in. I mean, this rival is... Wow, look at that. Legio player running dry tyres in the wet. There you go. Legio in dry tyres in wet conditions. Oh, things you love to see. And it's not going to stop me with a sprint race. It's just going to give me the world's easiest win. So, yeah. Well done to this guy. You just got absolutely embarrassed. I tell you what, Fenris. Right here, you just put a qualifying setup on and got destroyed. How about that? That was a good win. Good win. Incognito, just waste people time. And there you go, look. There you go. That's the point, is quit. But yeah, there's just more of a, like a sportsmanship thing in that, ideally, there's just no need to do it. So that is a job done and a good win. We'll get into some qualifying now. We're ready. You know what you have to do. But we just have to wait. I mean, they'll eventually come over the line. Ah, just being a pain, Ednaldo. There you go. Legio using dry tyres in wet conditions on stream. Things you love to see. Are they still going? Oh yeah, we're still waiting. Luckily, at least I can chat with the chat. Getting lapped by 16th place. Hey, shouldn't. I mean, we all get frustrated with the game, but should never really go for the wrong tyres in wrong conditions. Yeah, I don't mind waiting either. I'm on stream. It's fine by me. We're going to get set for qualifying now. We're going to get some Champions GP races in and see how we go. Some power unit circuits to come. Job done. Level 6. And you went for a lot more qualifying. I don't know who's telling you to use that setup, but clearly it doesn't work. Alonso is better than Norris at Series 12. It depends, Wota. It depends on the track. In race start, I mean, you can see the comparison there with a 10% boost this week. Yeah. At this week alone, Alonso is way better than Norris. Not on tyre management, though. Okay. Let's get some qualifying in. But Norris is great tyres. Great. But you don't really need too much tyres in Series 12. Thomas, welcome. Yeah, we're good, thank you. How are you doing? Okay, everyone ready for some GP? 4 races of qualifying to come. Mark, welcome. I haven't heard of it, Edits. Very evenly matched, but you beat him. Yeah, he had slower speed, that's why. Okay, let's get set to rumble. So, race time. Hey, enjoy it, Thomas. Enjoy it. So, Grand Prix of Mexico. We are going to Champions GP. Like so. So let's enter that one. And what we can do is we can go ahead, make sure we've got a crate slot open so we can collect our commons if we win the race. So books and some Antonelli, Gasly. Incognito is not having a great day. Okay, so Grand Prix of Mexico. Here we go. We have got another Legio. I mean, that's quite interesting. We've got the same club back in our group. Who are you going to use on the free-to-play on Tyre Track? Who did I use? I can't remember who I used. Bortoletto and Behrman, maybe? I think I used initially. Okay, so let's set up our car. Race start and power unit is what we require. So, this is the setup that we're pretty much looking at. There is other parts that I could use. Now, I could use the front wing of Curler, which is obviously this one. But I don't think I need it. I'm going to stick with a bit of cornering and see if that helps me through the middle of the sections and the corners. So I'm going to get rid of Curler. I'm not going to be using that one. And obviously we've got the power lift. But again, it's good. It's a good circuit, and it's not really strong enough power lift for me. It's close, but not strong enough. So we're going to ignore power lift as well, and Curler. We're not going to use either of them. Okay, so driver-wise, we've got to use Alonso. He's got by far the best race start. You can see that 101 race start. And he'll be doing a free soft strategy. And then it's who we match up. I think we've got to go Hamilton. Potentially. Minus 14. Race start. Leclerc. Could use Leclerc. An extra 2 qualifying, an extra 2 race start. He could do the free softs as well. I might use Leclerc. That might not be a too bad combination. I don't think anyone else is really strong enough. No, I might use these two. Russell, still minus 6 though. I could do a free soft comfortable on this strategy. It just depends if I should be doing a 2-stop or not. But I think you can get away on this circuit with a 2-stop over a 1. Don't have a massive amounts of tyres. I might try the 2-stop and see how we go. But yeah, let's see. Let's go with these two. Leclerc and Alonso. And that setup. Oh, we got an upgrade on Gale Force. Ha! Dion, welcome. With Olivia watching too. We'll give Olivia a shout out, of course. Okay. And another upgrade. Nice to done. Pierre Gasly not strong enough. Better on tyres. We got any more upgrades? No. Pierre Gasly's better on tyres. What's Alonso? Not bad. But there you go, look. Not a strong qualifying race start. We'll try this. Snowden will leave an FP2. I tell you what, chat. We nearly went into a speed setup there. We want power unit. Where's my power unit setup gone? There it is. I'm so close to go to the wrong setup then. Now we want to change the right setup. Okay, Leclerc and Alonso. And a 264 power unit over a 145. That looks more like it. So, if anybody wants to have a guess at how many points we're going to get, 47 points are available in this circuit coming up. So the question is, how many do we get? So that is race start and power unit with that flex in there as well. So feel free to have a guess. Up to 47 points is what we can get. And the boost, race start power unit, we'll see. Let's see who we get. 45, Norris is unreal. Well, we got a real player. And a decent level real player as well. So this could be fun. So, Mexico City. F1 Racing Sim. Not necessarily edits. Andre goes 46. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I don't mind. We're not... I mean, I'm going to absolutely try and score max. We don't need to. But we definitely do want to try. Okay. Where do we qualify? 19th and 20th. Now, luckily, we're on both sides of the grid. So we should get a good start. I might go 1 to mediums. No, I think we'll go both softs. Race start power unit. I'm going to use a bit of surf to see if that can help us. Welcome into the chat. Let's go racing. Here we go. Can we get some good points? We've got Gladiator boost by the rival. And now, can Alonso... Oh my god, what a start from Leclerc. What a start from Charles Leclerc. He is already up to P2. It's a rocket start by Charles. What a decision to bring him in to the... Oh my god, Alonso just put the brakes on as well. He is flying. Oh god, Alonso is coming through now as well. What a rocket for Charles. Norris is flying as well here. So I'm going to use DRS early on both cars. And we are already into P1 with Alonso taking P3. Oh, what a corner that was by Fernando. And this looked tough at the start. Might not necessarily be much tougher anymore. Incognito changes his score. But remember, we are doing a 2-stop. So it still might not be the best strategy here. We are at the minute, Thierry. Welcome as well. I mean, it's a great start. Russell now coming back at Alonso. Rivals could be going for a 1-stop, though. So we'll just watch out for that. We'll use a little bit of DRS here as well, just to close up. And are we going to double stack? We never usually double stack. Not today. So, rival carries on mediums. Norris is on medium tyres as well. So, Leclerc and Alonso both out, 3rd and 4th. And we can just kind of cruise. I just want to get some power unit back here. Because, I mean, we'll see if the rival goes to hards. If the rival goes to hards, that will be interesting. As now we get Leclerc. The rival is going for a 1-stop. Rival going for the 1-stop. So we'll see. I told you this could be interesting. To see who's got the right strategy. The question is, does our tyres... Norris has gone for 5 mediums. That is bonkers. By Norris. That is crazy strategy. Now, we're going to save tyres with Alonso. And try and gain the power unit back. This is not over at all. We've got to just keep pushing Leclerc because Alonso's in a really good position. But we don't want to double stack too much. So I've got to get Leclerc through here. Can't get him held up too much. Will we double stack? We're usually good at the pits. Of course we don't. Okay, so P1 we will come out. That is good. Leclerc P1. Now Alonso has got overtaking to do. We've got to hunt down the rival. And we've got Norris smack bang ahead of us. Rival's got DRS as well. As hashtag Let's Go Deji hits the subscribe as well. Thank you very much. Rival is currently in P2. And I'm just going to keep hold of my power unit here. Because he's on hards. Here we go. Oh, look at that for a move. Straight through Alonso goes. And now we should have enough power unit here. As the cars get a little bit messy, we should have enough power unit to absolutely fly away and have a whole lap full of push as well. So we come through the stadium section. As now we'll hit DRS with Leclerc. Like so. And then what we'll do is hit DRS with Alonso and quickly swap these two around again using the power of DRS. Oh, I could imagine Incognito. But these two are going to come away in photo finish style. Here we go. Alonso and Leclerc. It is. Job done. We do overcome the rival. They are P3 and P7. And that actually worked out really, really well. The two-stop was very, very quick. It enabled us to keep the pace, and we were able to come back at the rival again, whereas they pretty much used all their tyres, couldn't push either. 47 points. Race 1 in the Champions GP is off to a flyer. It's exactly what we needed. A good start. Let's check out the rival. Mateus, I do have a strategy guide for Series 4. It includes drivers, it includes setup, strategy, boosts, it includes everything. But for Series 4, you're probably going to be using Bearman. And Series 4 is all about overtaking. So as much overtaking driver as you can get. And pretty much a speed setup with a bit of cornering will do you well. As we now get set. Evening Kev. Evening Kev. Junior, welcome. Sub to you from here. Which one's your alt, Rashford CC? Which is your normal account? Welcome. Evan, welcome. Loads of people joining. If you are watching, say hello. Strategy, Mateus. Yeah, it gives you the full video, gives you driver selection. You want a different strategy, different track. BFS edits, nice. Let's have a look. Drivers. Level 6 Alonso, level 6 Russell for the rival. And 200 more power unit, look. But we went for that little bit more cornering to help us. But yeah, so basically them circuits, go and watch that video, Mateus. It'll be so much better. Nicole, welcome. And James Gunn, welcome. So many new faces. Welcome all along. If you're watching, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed as well. As we get set to go again. Yeah, it just be a lot easier for you, Mateus. Trust me, I'll go through everything for Series 4. So, we're good, thank you, James. How are you? 47 points in the back. Come on. That's what we wanted to do. Let's open. I want to get rid of these out the queue, actually. Because I don't want to spend $1 to open that. If we have to, but $1 for 56 Verstappen gets pretty expensive. So I'm going to open that green crate. Should I go medium or soft for Q1 in Jeddah? Depending on what series you are, probably mediums. 3 medium, 2 soft is usually good. I'm glad to hear, James. Okay, so we're going to get into race 2 then. Race 2 in GP. So Grand Prix of Mexico. I've got a few people scoring some big points already. In FP3, yeah, go softs, get a fastest lap in Rashford. Says as he uses the book. I know. I knew that would happen. I knew one of you would pick it up. Okay, overtaking and power unit. This track can be a pain sometimes. But same setup is going to be applying. We're going to go for this setup again. But we need overtaking drivers. So Fernando Alonso will remain 90 overtaking. Not up to me, Kaka. You can leave a comment on one of the videos. I can try and get back to you. And then I think we've got to go Lewis Hamilton. He's got 95 overtaking. He's an absolute animal when it comes to racing. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. In terms of drivers, I know everybody on the vertical screen won't be able to see this at the moment, so bear with me. But I just want to check and see who my drivers are, and people can see the boost one that I did earlier on the vertical screen. I just want to see where China is in the dry, and I just want to see Hamilton, Piastri, Russell, Alonso. Okay. Hamilton, Piastri, Russell, Alonso. Russell is good, yeah, but I don't think he's going to be better than Hamilton. think we've got to go Alonso. Alonso is definitely better. Let's have a look. Yeah, got to go Alonso. Okay, let's get back at it. Alonso and Hamilton. That setup. Them drivers. If you want to have a guess, if you're currently watching, let me know in the chat how many points out of 47 do you think we're going to score in this race 2, which is China. Do let me know in the chat what you think we're going to score. And it is first and second equates to 47. So, let's go and do this. Both should get a good race start-ish. Here we go. Russell is a beast too. Alonso buffed this week. Absolutely. Alonso we've got to be using this week because his race start is going to be such a saviour. Few people saying 47. Thomas has gone for 43. Thierry's gone 47 as well. We go give it a shot. It'd be nice to get a 47. Thierry believes in me. Nice. Someone does. That's great. Okay. Good matchup in our favour. That's going to make things a lot more easier as we head off to this circuit. Time to destroy it. Now, undercut, very, very strong around here. If we need to undercut, we absolutely can. I tell you what, chat. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat you all, okay? How about some ghoul fuel? Shall we take out the brand new boost? I mean, shall we take out the brand new one and take it for a spin? We're against a bot anyway, so it's not going to impact a real player. Yep, that's what I thought. So that's why I'm using it. Because it is not a real player. So let's take out Ghoul Fuel and let's see how good this new boost is. So we'll see how we go. It's for us to make content with, and this is a content moment. So let's see how strong this boost is. We're going to use 4 of it. And 25 overtaking, a bit of power unit is a solid option of boost. And let's see if it's a boost that you want to get your hands on. But that extra overtaking has certainly helped Alonso nicely. As we go down the straight and in to 6th place we go. Hamilton's there in 12th. So it's always hard to sort of know the difference between the boost powers. But we should expect that it's going to be a very good boost to have at these circuits. So China and Abu Dhabi is the place that you're going to be using this boost. And like I said before, the only reason we're using it in this battle is because we're against a bot. We're not against a real player. We did MK. We're just taking Ghoul Fuel out now to see how good that boost is. And it's doing well for Alonso. Let's see Ghoul Fuel help Hamilton overtake. Somebody make him overtake, please. Oh, it's definitely... It helps me through that corner better. But Alonso's in P1. And this boost is looking pretty solid. It is going to be one of the better boosts around this circuit. Definitely. So when you all get hold of the boost, it's going to be a pretty good one to be using. And it has obviously pit time in there as well, which is going to make your double stacks less required. Here comes Hamilton with DRS. And up to 5th we go. So Hamilton is now climbing. And he is bang behind 4th. But still not 47 yet. We've got a close little encounter. Perez is 20th. That is never good for you in your F1 manager. So we'll keep on going. In the rain, as it darkens, it feels like it darkens on the stream. Alonso has now been overtaken by Piastri. So Oscar Piastri finding some form. And then let's get Alonso past. That is the power of DRS. Look at that, straight through. Let's conserve. and then hold up Piastri and make sure that we don't double stack. Boom, look at that, straight in. The world's perfect pit stop every single time. We're just absolutely pros at our pit stops. We just time it absolutely to perfection. Absolutely spot on. Yeah, so MK, it's for us to create content. We only get 10. Oh, safety car. Now, this easy race is going to be a one-lap sprint in the end. So, but yeah, the only reason, MK, is we knew this was a bot, so that's why I'd use it in a duel to give you a bit of insight, but the only reason we're using it in GP is to against a bot. So this should be a 1-2 anyway, but safety car is out at present. And it needs to slow down a bit because it's going to give me a little bit of attack. But Hamilton is going to have DRS for the final lap. So he should get a good run at Mr. Was it Piastri, I think? Hope Lewis doesn't lock up. So we're going to have a one-lap sprint, but we should be able to get them through. And the safety car has let the lap driver past. Who crashed, chat? It was Alex Albon who smashed it into the wall. Okay, so down the back straight, this, almost call it a virtual safety car because it never stacks up the pack. Yes, Rabbit Fury, they're all in the GP strategy guide. I released it yesterday for you. And it's in the track rotation guide today for Series 10, 11, 12. Okay, here we go. One lap sprint at China. Let's push and push. We should get Hamilton straight past Piastri. This should be absolutely easy. Round the outside. That's how easy it was. Now we got to pull away. Accidents can happen to real players. It is very rare. Very, very rare. But Hamilton and Alonso absolutely peeling away. And that, guys and girls, is the Gall Fuel boost used. And Hamilton. Let's see if he comes back though, Alonso. Not quite. That's the difference between using DRS in a corner or a straight. Ryan, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. But yeah, that boost looks a very good boost. So for information helping purposes, it looks a solid boost. But again, you'd be expecting me to score 47 around this track anyway. But it did also help with the pit time because we didn't double stack yet again, which was absolutely perfect. A job well done and a race nicely done. 2 out of 2. You did, Thierry. You believed in me. And we got 47. P24 in rare occasions. Very rare. Nice, just past the detection zone. I have seen the odd race finish under a safety car before. Let's have a look what this rival ran. Level 4. A very unfair matchup. It was a bot, so it wasn't them. But still very tough. It is possible, Rabbit Fury. Just makes things a lot harder. But I don't need to go and I just happily do it, happily use it. I don't have the other boost as of yet, so we don't have the handlebar boost. So we'll get that closer to the handlebar release date. We will get the handlebar boost, which we can test out. But yeah, that was a pretty solid race with that one. P5 and Q2, smashing it. Watch you for some time now. Now, thank you, Thierry. Right, okay. 2 out of 2 in qualifying so far. 177 in champion. Good job, Martin. Only dropping 11 points. That's very, very solid. Okay, 2 out of 2. And I think we've got another race start and power unit circuit to come. So we're going to be swapping our drivers. Did we swap our drivers back round? Who did we use in race 1? Leclerc, wasn't it? So we're going to go back to Leclerc. We're doing good, Thierry. We play tomorrow. Not Chris. Basically, we're able to create content early about the boost. That's why you've all just been able to see the boost in action for the first time. So hopefully you're all looking forward to that boost and getting your hands on it, because it's the best boost around, or one of the best boosts around Shanghai. Evan, sorry. We follow it a lot. We watch all the races when we can. So power unit and Leclerc and Alonso. Surf boost is going to be in, and it's going to be a free soft strategy. Custom livery from the pit pass missed out. Yes, the Haas Japan one, Rabbit Fury. That's the boost that you mean. So how many points do you think we're going to get from race number 3? 47 points available in this circuit, with P1, P2 giving a 47 and then below down. Evan goes for 47. I like your style. But Leclerc and Alonso, power unit is in. Let's see what the matchup is though first, because you never know what the matchup could be. It could put us in a tricky situation. Let's find out. See who we get. Tournament mode would be good. We kind of need some ranked play, don't we? In F1 Clash. That would be nice to see. A little bit more of a competitive nature, potentially. Demo goes 43, Reaper goes 45. And we have a 1-4-5-1 team score. Let's get the job done. Italy, Imola, the home of a beautiful race start, if we can get one. Dream come true. It would be good, I'm sure. Well, let's see what they have in store in 2026, shall we, for F1 Clash. Okay, 17th and 18th. Now, if you watched my video earlier on today, you would have seen Mr. Alonso getting a fantastic start. I'm going to use Surf. We've got a real player as well, so I'm definitely going to be using the Surf boost. I'm going to go for the free. Could be a one-stop circuit now, but we're still going to go for the free. Rival's gone medium or hard, going for the one-stop by the look of it. So let's see how that plays out. And they have got they're not even pushing, and they've got such a better start than we did. That is crazy. It just shows you how unforgiving race starts are on this game. Rival didn't even push and got a way better start off the line. That is mad how that is even possible. As now we come through nicely. Worst quality. Hopefully you can get some back, Rashford. Right. Come on. Not going to use DRS as soon as it becomes available, because it's better off down the straight. And we are... Wow. We were surely through then. Now we're through. P5, P6. I mean, it just depends. This rival with a one-stop could be very, very powerful. I was tempted for the one-stop, but I didn't think it would probably last. I thought the two-stop might be better, but I might be wrong, because the rival is pretty close here. And we are up to P3 now, and P2. Oh, maybe this is... Wow, why are we so slow there? Maybe this is not the circuit for the extra bit of cornering. I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. They got Frost boost on them, so they have got a boost that's going to help them. But you can, we are going backwards so bad here. We're not going to get the perfect pit stop this time, I don't think. He's almost... He goes on again. Oh no, we get a good stop. I don't like this. I think a one-stop is potentially the better way to go. Right out in traffic, which is good for good for knowing going forward. Oh my God, why are we so slow here? This is crazily slow. Oh, we just can't get through. Oh my God, we literally can't get through with Leclerc. This is crazy for Charles. He's absolutely doing terrible. We do get back up though. We do get a few positions. Oh, it's terrible, Leclerc is. He just has no pace. what I'm going to do is potentially switch these drivers around, because Alonso is flying at the moment. And he's got way more power unit left. If he can make some overtakes. And there we go. Into P2 we go. Right, keep Alonso down. Who's in P1? Okay, it's the McLaren in P1. McLaren in P1 still. Alonso is got a lot of power unit left. Maybe the one stop. I don't think the one stop is the way to go. I don't know. That P7 Alonso is looking fairly decent. Now we come in. Same with the McLaren. Let's see. This is going to be close to the end. Straight in and straight out. Here goes the hard tyres. That's the car that we've got to catch. But we've still got 3 laps to catch them. P1. Come on. Alonso back out. Oh, come on. Get past Sainz, please. You've got to get past Carlos Sainz. Can we get the 47? This would be a big win if we can. Oh, our overtaking seems shocking. Gonna just use medium DRS push here. Gonna save some power unit. So what's P1? P1 will pit. So P1 will pit. There's P3. So we are net P2 now. So now we're going to push. Yeah, after the straight can be tough, MK, yeah. But the Ferrari will pit ahead. And now we're into, in theory, a net P1. Can we get a bit of DRS that... Oh my god, Piastri comes back past. Okay, it's fine. Because we're going to use DRS here. To get back to P1. There we go. What looked to be a very... Sorry. Did he just gain some power unit from somewhere? Hamilton's good for Series 11 if he's epic. And you need some overtaking. He's very good. And I think we are going to survive. It is the 2-stop. It is the better way to go. Rivals not pushed. I don't think they can push because of the tyre limitation. But we are going to get nicely in for a victory. 1-2. We do survive, which looked a little bit doubtful at one point. We did look like we were going to drop some points, but we don't, and their rivals' tyres were pretty much over at that point. So that is a good win, because it looked at one point that we hadn't, when we wasn't going to get it. We just got stuck, John, in that race. We just got stuck off the line. That's pretty much what happened. Evan, good luck. Now it's the tiebreaker deal. Mag, welcome. That was a good win. And Zacharias, welcome as well. That was a very good win. And we managed to get through. Look at the fastest lap time, look. 1.7 seconds quicker. 3 seconds quicker than the rival on the medium and the hards. Level 5, and 200. So they have a similar car setup. A very similar, but we went for a little bit more cornering on the car. So, if you think it's been great so far, this is about to get a lot more difficult. So if you're just joining, you are going to be here at the perfect time, because this circuit coming up is a tough circuit. Australia, with race start and speed, is a very difficult track. Now, let's get some beat in there. We've got a free crate to open too. Queue setup, we're not going to be fast enough with a queue setup. That's the problem. So I'm going to have a look at powerlift to see if it's worth going for. So let's check our car. 258 speed is what we've got at the moment. Is that so you can see us get embarrassed, MK? Okay, there's no point taking powerlift, so we might as well take DRS, because there's no extra point taking that car part of powerlift. So I think we've got to go with that setup. I don't think there's any point going to Sabre for an extra 4 speed. don't think there's any point. I think we stick with that setup, but Leclerc and Alonso is our drivers. A free soft strategy. The question is the boost. Race start and speed. Do I use a bit of firework maybe? Do I use... I think I might use Street Shark in this race. Hey, could be Rabbit Fury. That could be interesting. 2 players to 2 cars in each team. That could be chaos. Let's go with these two. Leclerc and Alonso, they've done us well so far. Speed setup. And now we're against the hardest circuit in qualifying. It is Australia. Street Shark, yeah. Yeah, Sabre exactly, Incognito. Okay, so if you're watching, this is the last race of the GP. So this is our race 4. We are perfect score so far. How many points do you think we're going to get in Australia? This could be anything from 35 to 47, quite literally. It all depends, usually, on the race start. That is going to be absolutely key. So we'll make sure our setup is right, which it is. And we've got our speed setup in as well. Banu, welcome, 45. Fury says 47. MK goes 40, which is not out the question. It's not even a shock. Can we? Let's get a disconnect. Oh, Jesus. There's one thing and then there's one thing. Ooh, real player. With a P1 last time out as well, look. 1455 team score. Now, this could help us with a little bit of qualifying. But it's all on luck. So, here we go. The key race. 45 without a safety car. I don't know. We'll see. 19th and 21st. Street Shark boost. We have to get a good race start. We need a good race start. If we can, that changes everything. And here we go. Come on. Let's do this. Let's get a good start. Rival hard. Okay, maybe it's not a real player. I thought it was. Leclerc gets a good start. Hits the back of the Alpine, but gets away well. Alonso, not so great. But Leclerc is already into 8th place. So you usually get one driver have a really good start. Alonso is now coming through, which is good. So Leclerc up to P6, Alonso up to P11. So I thought this was a real player. No, it is a real player. They're on hards. That'll be an interesting strategy. So let's keep on pushing. Can we get Piastri? Into 4th we go. Alonso coming through now as well. Currently trying to get into P7. And we've got DRS available for the first time. Leclerc into P3. We've got a good chance here. Just racing for weekly goals. Dominic, were you in a tough group? Yeah, it was very tough. We think we came 22nd or something last week. So, P3, P6. And now we're going to use a little bit of DRS to try and get ourselves higher. Now, what I'm going to do is conserve down with Alonso, because Alonso is going to take some damage from a double stack here. So I'm going to just try and compromise and take some power unit with Alonso, because we are definitely going to double stack this one. This is the setup, this is the strategy that we've gone. I am trying to push to try and not double stack too much, but I think we've got no choice with the strategy that we're on. Next time, we might go for a 4 medium and try and split it out. Welcome, Wavy. As a twin. But now we can get Alonso back through a few places. So can he get up to 9th to start off with? Yes, he can. This is kind of the undercut that we've done against the cars out front, but they are quick, the cars out front. They are very quick. Includes 2 McLarens. Oh, we do, Thierry, absolutely. Alonso comes through now. Leclerc is into 2nd. I don't think this is doing too bad. Alonso 5th. just... Oh, hello, Mr. Safety Car. Oh, yes. That is bonus. Beautiful, beautiful safety car. Come on. Hey, tell you what though, I'm going to go mediums to be on the safe side. But realistically, MK, how many points do you think we are going to get? Because I actually think... Well, Norris was on hards. I actually think we'd have got 45 points there. Anyway, I mean, 2nd and 5th going into the pits. Or you reckon we would have got 47? Because I think we actually were doing really well at that point. We tell you what, fun fact, Thierry, I don't know if you've been there before or been to the stream at this point, but we did get somebody give us a fish and chip delivery here by mistake before, live on stream. So yeah, we have got a safety car, everybody. We was in a really good position and it looked like we were going to get a good points because we were 2nd and 5th anyway. Julianis, thank you. And I guess with this, we've just got to take our time here. But I think we could have scored 45 points because Norris is on hards. Piastri, I don't know. I think we could have done well. Like I take it was somebody ordered it and ordered it to the wrong house, Thierry. I'm pretty sure, chat, if you were at the fish and chip stream, let us know. There's usually a lot of people. Is it worth using hards? Not really. To get a better strategy, potentially, yes. Oh my god, Piastri slams the brakes on that last corner. So we still might not get 47 here. But hards are okay to extend strategies. You was there, MK was. Of course he was. He ordered the fish and chips, apparently. And now we are 3rd and 4th. I want another one. We might not even secure this win, you know, chat. Oh my god, these two drivers are swapping out like no end. Alright, there's P2. Opponent on the last position, big loss for that guy. Yeah, they got unlucky. That is for sure. What is Leclerc? Leclerc's on mediums. Leclerc's looking strong here. Right, Toyota for a week. MK, I don't think I'm going to 47 this. I don't think I can get Mr. Charles Leclerc, you know. I'm not strong. Charles Leclerc's flying. Absolutely flying is Charles Leclerc. I can't catch him up, chat. I literally can't catch him up. In game, talk about food, typical men. I can't catch him. I generally can't catch Charles Leclerc. It's ridiculous. I'm going to get P2, P3. I literally couldn't catch him. I just did everything I potentially could to try and get the Ferrari, and I couldn't even get him. That's how quick that Ferrari is. On medium tyres, Charles Leclerc. I mean, it would have been nice to get a 47 point there. Would have been very nice. But I couldn't catch him. And I think... I mean, he was leading the race anyway to begin with. He was rapid. But it is still some very, very good win. If you had softs, I don't think I'd have got the softs though. You can only just get the softs 3 laps, can't you? So I think 3.5 would have been too risky. Especially with Alonso's tyre management. But that was a pretty good... That was a pretty good race. It was a real player. Really odd strategy by the rival, who came home with a 4-1-4, so definitely was a real player. Really, maybe just testing the strategies, that guy. Let's see what they are running. But only way to catch Leclerc, yeah, we just, again, I'd have liked to have seen how many points I scored without the safety car, because I think we were flying. Flash Recoil, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. Charles defending like crazy on mediums. Couldn't be Cota again. I guess Flash Recoil, we could say that Charles Leclerc's defence then was absolutely realistic to Cota. Big time. And yeah, we just couldn't do anything against Charles. We're just not strong enough in pace. against that car. But that was still a very good race. We'll open up that Champions Crate and get ourselves a common. But thank you, Flash Recall, for hitting subscribe. 187. I think it's worse than that, MK. Not 18. It's not even... Yeah, it was 186. 56 reactor. Hey, Incognito, I can only dream. Imagine if we knew it. Your new boss is here. And Merc, welcome. Merc, you're just about to see how we've got on in Champions. Yeah, Leclerc wasn't happy with the racing there. He got his something on, and he got his mojo on and destroyed us in the end. So let's take a look at our round 4 qualifying in Champions, and the Grand Prix of Mexico sees 4 races completed, and we are going to top the pile with 186. So that is looking solid. 47, 47, 47, and probably a little bit unlucky, because should we have gone softs? Probably we could have risked it, but it would have been the only way to pass Charles Leclerc at that point. Screw that. Hey, Mert, you know that's a... We can prove it's a lie. You ready? We're on a 65 win streak, Mert. We can just prove MK wrong like that. That is what you call caught in 4K. So, speed, that is job, that's Photoshop. We'll do one race though. We'll probably do one Series 12. We'll probably get somebody come and take our win streak away, and then we'll actually lose in front of Mert. And then we'll probably make this the last race, and we'll call it there, which has been an epic one. So make sure if you are watching, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button for me. And apparently there's something called hyping a video now. Has anybody ever heard of that? Make sure to click hype on some sort of video. I've never met AZW or bought AZW. You might, you never know. And thank you, Deetra. Yeah, I'm still a little bit annoyed about Australia race there. We should have scored. I still think we should have scored the points. So, let's finish off. We have to open the crates, Incognito, to be able to get the Champions crates. And real player time. Here we go. For win number 66 in a row. Mediums across the board, apart from Hamilton. Yeah, I was doing good actually, Mert. I mean, obviously, if you rewind, you'll be able to see it. I was P3, P5, and then a safety car on lap 5. And then I just couldn't catch Leclerc. Leclerc was unbelievably quick. So, came second and third. So, a good start by the rival on the downforce boost. They've got a really good start, and I don't mind them overtaking if they overtake here. Just going to conserve down and gain that power unit back. So all we got to do is just keep gaining. One day, one time, make it serious. You will. You'll get there, Rabbit Fury. Absolutely. MK loves it, Raphael. That's just normal MK. They increased the AI. I mean, the AI are strong. That is for sure. That is guaranteed. Taxes, death, and the AI being ridiculous is pretty much certain in life. Well, Builders Unite, we've been waiting for you. We've been live for 2 hours nearly. Where have you been? But you did, Banu. You did say 45. In Series 10, you can now let your cat play. It is that easy for you now. Oh, around the outside. What a move by Alonso. And we've got Mercedes. Don't the Mercedes and Aston Martin look such the same colour? As now we go round into playing Rocket League. Nice. We are doing the last race. We might do one more. Free to play, stuck in low series, free. Basically, him, if you're struggling, go back to Series 2, win a couple of races, get one level up, and then come back up again. I mean, I know it's nobody wants to go backwards, but it generally does work. Trust me, that's the best way to go. Sometimes you can progress too quickly without some of the parts. At your level in Series 3, you only need one crate in Series 2 to unlock probably another part. Just make sure your strategy and everything like that is absolutely spot on. Antonelli is a pain in the ass at so many tracks. Yeah, Leclerc on race start is a killer. But, you know, it's going to be an interesting weekend. There's some difficult tracks. Hungary and Australia are going to be the GP deciders this week. And, of course, any real player matchups in Power Unit. Just many, many years of playing Builders Unite. Many years. As we come back out. And this rival is on the back foot at the minute. And we are going to get comfortably into P3 and P8. If I'm fast in Series 2, I can get Series 4 and or higher parts. No, in Series 2 you would only be able to get parts from Series 2. But what I'm saying is you might be able to level up a Series 2 part to make you stronger to get through Series 3. But I do have Hilm. I do have a Series 3 guide. If you want to go and check it out, then definitely go and check it out, and it will help you. But it says ban MK. We could get him to ban himself. That would be great. We could make a good content out of that one. But yeah, go and watch it, Hilm. It will help you a lot. I basically walk through the strategy for each track. I give you a full race at each track. And I'll give you a... yeah, just set up drivers. Everything you need to know. Exhale at Series 4, though, Builders Unite. So it can take a while to drop. Or you do get a paying offer when you do get to Series 4. Well, Raphael, that shows that you haven't raced up the series. Because you are at a milestone which is higher than the series you're in. So that's good. And 4 Epic Max is massive. And we have absolutely come away in this race. We are going to get a lovely P1. And Alonso's potentially going to get up to the top 2 here, top 3. Even Lando Norris can't keep up with us today in Silverstone. I say that, he's on our tail. Where is he? Oh, P2, he ain't catching us. Not today, Lando. I'm at 4, they give me... Yeah, so there is an offer at Series 4, or there was earlier in the season. I don't know if there still is nowadays, but there used to be an offer for the DRS rear wing when you get to Series 4. If there isn't now, then maybe it's not an offer anymore. But I wasn't aware that it was a taken away offer. But that is a win. And we'll probably do one more. We'll do until 8:30 our time, which is 10 minutes. We'll get one more race in. But that has been a good qualifying round for Mexico. Leads us nicely into the weekend's racing. Where we'll be live, remember, at the weekend. Saturday opening round, Sunday final round. Make sure to be there. And as well, everybody, if you are currently watching, as always, if you can give me as much support on the channel as you can, that would be great. So any likes on any videos, any comments on any videos are all greatly appreciated. It helps me with the algorithm to try and smash and improve the videos reach. So do please, if you can, every video, hit the like, hit a comment as well. Good luck, Incognito. Thank you for joining. Brian, welcome to the final race. How are you doing? Hajar and Duan for Rabbit Fury. Yo, guess what, Rabbit Fury? In a couple of months, you're going to be coming back here and you're going to be going, my best drivers are Alonso and Hamilton, because you're going to make sure you get higher up. Free pastry and Norris, but race start is low. Yep, tough. And we've got a real player to finish. Can we keep our 66 win streak going? Let's focus up. Let's make sure we get the win. Okay, here we go. And tell you what, that's a good starting position. 13th and 14th at Monza. as we head to the race. You go until 60. MK is going to try and get me, guaranteed. I might save that, MK. Get you excited to come back to meet that magic milestone. Monza race starts are still an air pain, and appreciate it, Incognito. Of course. Sure, I'll be saying that, yeah, because it's absolutely Rabbit Fury. Right, come on, let's get higher. P9, and we are ahead of the rival at the moment. Still only 9th and 12th, 9th and 11th now. Rival is back in 16th and 21st, so we've got a really good lead. At the moment, just going to save some DRS. You don't even get pole with a max account, Builders Unite. It's crazy up in Series 12. A maxed account, for example, in a Grand Prix event, Champions would only get you like P10 or something. The AI are really difficult. So, Alonso into 6th. We are slowly climbing the field. The AI speed. Oh, do you mean... I know what you mean. In the track rotations, Brian. I don't know if anybody knows the GP ones at the moment. I don't know if because Hutch have changed them all. I don't know if anybody really knows the stats. I'll have to have a look. You could put as much qualifying you can, and with a 10% stat boost, for example, you definitely could get pole. Right, come on, Hamilton. Thank you. I mean, look at the. I think is it Norris out front with Russell, Piastri out front with Russell. So he's flying along. And then look at these two battling each other. Before was dual stats plus 10%, yeah. Now, does anybody actually... Is it in the TR spreadsheet, MK? Or does nobody really know it at the moment? Because I think they've just seemingly whacked up the AI stats, haven't you? Not every day, Builders Unite. We usually do a Monday and Tuesday. That is pretty much guaranteed. And then usually a Saturday, Sunday. We'll do any bonus streams in the week when we get chance. Or if we get time. Imagine breaking the physics when you go out all max versus AI. You could try. Safety car. Alonso in. Think I have that. Yeah, I know I used to have it. I think it was in TR's spreadsheet. Tan, welcome. The track refresh really helped today. Got a few wins. Let's go. Hopefully you've watched the guide, Tan. And that is going to help you massively as well. Usually 6:30 UK time in the week. And then at the weekends we try and do it. It just depends on what time we're free. But we are well ahead of the rival. So we are flying in this one. And we are going to finish. Epic Colapinto as well. Good for race start, Colapinto. Just watch out, Tan. Colapinto's tyres are pretty rough. So just don't get caught out by that. No, that's all good. All good, Builders Unite. I mean, to be fair though, Builders Unite, you're watching me now at a time that would be live. And usually we only ever go on till another 30 minutes. Today will be a little bit shorter. Best cards. There's not a best card on the game. There is many different best cards dependent on the track and the circuit. So, yeah, there's plenty of difference. And I've just going to bring this home. I mean, this has been another all-winning stream with a very good... It's 4 AM for you. Wow. That is an early stream watch. Why are you even up, Builders Unite? Let's keep 4th place with Norris hunting down. Alonso's into 2nd now. Just imagine how fast someone can make an entry. That's it, Rabbit Fury. Happened in real life as well. Yeah, exactly, Tan. That's the way it works sometimes as well. Night Owl. We'll try, Brian. I'll try and get hold of it for you. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try and get hold of it. As Alonso takes a win to finish us off. Hamilton with a P3. It's a double one. How do you mean, Reapers? And that is a perfect couple of hours racing F1 clash. That is job done when it comes to today's stream. Where are from? The UK, the Midlands rappers. Welcome, Eddie. Unlocked Series 12 last night. Legendary crate from Pit Pass got you epic Alonso instantly level 3. Oh wow, you've hit the jackpot, Eddie. They are some great rewards. Epic Alonso, especially with the 10% boost this week, and Beast as well. At the speed circuits of Series 12, that is the best luck you could ever have for that one. Just wondered where it was 4 AM. Oh, you meant Builder rappers. I get what you mean now. Yeah, Builders Unite, where are you actually from? We'll try and get you the answers, rappers. What you was calling me Builder, I was like, that's a weird name for me. Turbojet, for at this point, it's a myth. You're still missing Turbojet. Poor you. That is not good. Have we got any crates we can open? No. Okay. Just wondering now. I did wonder, rappers. I was like, surely he's not calling me Builder. I don't know where Builders Unite is gone, but maybe he's fell asleep. Okay. So we are going to leave it there. That is a very, very good stream. After a certain point, what's new to enjoy? If I'm honest, Varum, there's not a lot to really create content about at the moment. That's why we're solely really sticking to GPs, sprints. I am constantly asking Hutch what is coming, because there's not that much going on with the game at the moment. There's not much change. Not much updates. I want to see something different. So we are pushing Hutch to try and get some new content. Maybe something like Moments to try and get a little bit of different gameplay. And Pippy Max, welcome to the end of the stream. So Varun, we are trying. But again, in May, everything resets and we go again like normal. So at least that keeps us busy. But they might be focusing on the 2026 game, and who knows, they might bring a massive range of changes. Who knows? Maybe we'll permanently have spinning wheels on the car. Who knows? I wish club tournaments would come out again as well. But yeah, we'll see. I think they are discussing whether or not they're going to increase the testing environment so more people can actually go and look at moments. So yeah, we'll have to see. But look, chat, it's been a blast. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on the video. And like I said earlier, any video that I released, if you can always just hit the thumbs up and leave a comment for me, it just helps the algorithm and helps me out massively on the channel. If you're watching, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And we are going to leave it there. Thank you for a great stream again. And we'll see you very, very shortly for our next installment of F1 Clash. Appreciate it, rappers. A lot. Good night all. Catch you later.